Teletrac Navman GPS technology is used and trusted by thousands of organisations and businesses all over Australia. So how did Teletrac Navman help when Formula Chemicals needed a more efficient, reliable and safe way to transport dangerous goods around New South Wales?
Formula Chemicals started in 1973 and we're toll manufacturers to the chemical industry, so we make a wide range of products, some basic raw materials, compounded products and specialty chemicals for the food industry. It's a family business owned by myself. I have three of my daughters that work in Formula Chemicals. I also have a wife who owns 49% of the business, but I own 51%. Always the right move to make over the years. Look, we've been very successful over the years, and it's created work for about 46 employees. Most of those employees are islanders, either Fijian, Samoan or Tongan, or some Kiwis as well. All good blokes, all been with me a lot of years, very dedicated, passionate about the work they do here. I couldn't find a better crew. Look, the Teletrac was probably one of the best moves I've ever made. We had an alternate supplier in the early days and they weren't really achieving what we wanted to. When Teletrac Navman came on board, it was the best move we've ever made. It saved us quite a bit of time. We've gone paperless, which is probably one of the biggest moves. I'm old school, so I like a bit of paper, but all my staff love the system now. We've got on-time management tools that's really fantastic for my transport manager and my HR manager to manage our staff. We started off initially just doing some very basic sort of stuff with Navman, and then we've grown over the period we've been with them. We now have a paperless system. We do all of our pre-checks of a morning, paperless system. That's a fantastic thing for us because the driver could be away for up to 2 days at a time. As soon as he's done his check in the morning, we've got on-time management tools that we can say, well, the truck was okay, it's ready to go, instead of waiting 2 days for it to come back again. We've now moved on to our dangerous goods manifest, which has all been customised around our letterheads on the top of each one of the forms. It prints off really nicely onto about 3 different formats we have here. This live coming straight to our transport manager, our HR manager, and then I get a copy of any of the non-conforms that occur. It's something, as chairman of Road Freight New South Wales, I've been working on this probably for 4 or 5 years. I believe electronic work diaries is where the future is going to be in the transport industry, and that's what we're all going to achieve, and I think that's what we're all working towards, including Navman, and I can't wait till it comes to fruition. I've started a program, and I was probably one of the ones that initiated through Transport New South Wales with TCA in trying to get some data available. At present, Transport New South Wales is looking at designating routes for dangerous goods through the metropolitan area and the country areas. We're one of the first companies to get involved with the program, and I wasn't even aware of how many we've done. They took 12 months of our Teletrac Navman data and put it in their system and ended up with 22,000 different dangerous goods routes that Formula Chemicals carries out in New South Wales, which was quite astounding, remarkable for us, and we gained a lot from that. It was one of those things that we don't have the resources here to be able to do that, but Teletrac Navman actually were the ones that were able to provide that information for us. So we've made some good decisions from the information we've been given. I'd definitely recommend to anyone coming into the industry that the Teletrac Navman is a system to go by. We've had great success with it, great people to work with, and it's not a cost that's insurmountable. It's something that should be borne by us all, and it gives us proper data, and it's made our life a lot easier.